Breaking the Code with Gabriella tells the story of a young girl who overcomes gender stereotypes in robotics, cementing herself as a role model for young women. The book includes science and engineering information, such as the design process and Java tutorials. As part of our initiative to empower young girls to pursue their interests in STEM, we are running the Breaking the Code with Gabriella Trailblazers in STEM speaker series, which explores the careers of women in science, technology, engineering, and math. The series aims to dispel gender stereotypes and aid young students in getting advice on how to pursue their own passions. Today, I'm here with Aadhya Reddy, who's a biomedical engineering student at Boston University. She previously volunteered as an observatory docent at Harper College, where she assisted observatory lectures, educated the public about astronomy, and operated telescopes. She has also worked as a mathematics tutor and a first robotics mentor. Now, I'll let you tell me a little bit more about yourself, anything about your journey in STEM, your future goals, or your current interests that you think are notable.
So, hi everyone, my name is Aadhya, and I'm an incoming junior at Boston University. I'm majoring in biomedical engineering with a concentration in nanotechnology. And throughout high school, the practice of engineering really captured my interest. I was actually on the robotics team for 4 years, all 4 years of high school. I competed in Science Olympiad, and I was also part of Girl Code, which is a coding club for young girls. I feel like the combination of these pursuits in high school really helps me decide that this is where I want to be today. So, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like an incredible journey. So you mentioned that you're a biomedical engineering student because engineering really captured your passion or your
Mhm.
interest, sorry. Can you speak a little bit more about why you chose biomedical engineering specifically over maybe other types of engineering and what your future career path might look like?
Yeah, so during my senior year of high school, I was actually leaning more towards aerospace engineering for the longest time. However, I realized that medicine was another field that really sparked my interest. So I did more research about career paths, and I realized that biomedical engineering would be the perfect field for me to delve into as it combines the principles of engineering with medicine and biotechnology, all of which I was really eager to learn more about in college. And also, given the experience that I've built as a college student so far, I would say that I definitely want to go more into biomedical research, such as stem cell therapy and platelet-rich plasma cell therapy, in hopes of one day being able to create and manufacture um, technology that can transform those industries.
Yeah, definitely. Biomedical engineering and medicine has lots of broad applications that can really change the world. So now you're a college student studying a STEM subject. Were there any experiences? I know you mentioned first robotics and science Olympiad in high school that you participated in that made you more interested in STEM.
Yeah, so there definitely were experiences in high school and middle school that sparked my interest in STEM. So, as you mentioned, robotics and other clubs. Um, but I also volunteered as an observatory docent at Harper College all throughout middle school, and I worked there in high school too, actually. Basically, just as you said earlier, assisting observatory lectures, operating the main telescopes, and honestly, that was a really cool experience as a high schooler because I didn't know a lot of people my age that got the opportunity to do that. So I was really grateful that I was able to experience that. Um, and additionally, I took computer science courses all 4 years in high school. So that really allowed me to realize that coding really just not is not as scary as it seems to many people. And it really made me confident in my ability, in my coding abilities, and it made me confident um, to, to believe that I could tackle more difficult courses within my engineering curriculum in college.
Yeah, definitely. Having those early experiences in STEM can really break down some of that like fear or like lack of self-confidence in the subject that can be
Yeah,
really important later on. Now,
absolutely.
currently as a biomedical engineering student at Boston University, could you talk a little bit more about what your coursework might look like and what you do on a day-to-day basis?
Of course. So, Biomedical engineering combines a variety of different disciplines, from the principles of engineering and biotechnology to the science behind modern medicine. So, for this reason, BME majors are required to take a wide array of courses, which cover many different subjects. And honestly, it may feel like a lot of them are unnecessary, but you eventually learn the value in each class you take, as it will definitely help you in the future. Um, so from chemistry to biotechnology to coding and building, I've been fortunate enough to have been exposed to all of it. And actually, all of my classes today require the knowledge of these different fields. So I really would say that I deal with all of these things in my everyday coursework. Um, and in addition to classes that I do every day, I also do some external research with one of my professors. So that's been really great. And hopefully, I'll be doing more research this coming year. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Being able to have a really broad perspective in the field and in other fields can really help, like make a nuanced perspective when you do go into like the industry or in research. So now, throughout your journey, what challenges have you faced as a woman in what is a very male-dominated field, and how have you overcome them?
So I would definitely say that being an individual in STEM is already pretty challenging as it is. And being a woman in STEM especially has its own set of struggles on top of that. One experience I've faced firsthand in many of my engineering classes is that there is a clear division of power when it comes to doing group projects. Men will inherently feel the need to dominate in building aspects of the project, while women are left to do either coding or documenting. And it really did take me a few separate occasions to realize that this behavior was a pattern. So I made more of an effort to be more assertive in having an equal role in every sector of our projects. And it really helps to make a clear plan and assign roles at times like this. So each team member is aware of their equal set of duties and responsibilities. And yeah, that would be my biggest way that I learned to overcome challenges in this male dominated field.
Definitely, yeah, that's a big one. Being able to, overcome maybe being like the only girl in your project and be able to speak up and a take the lead in or take part in something that you might want to be partake in. So yeah, if there's any piece of career related advice that you could give to middle school students around the world or to your middle school self, what would it be and why?
So, if I could give my middle school self one piece of advice, it would definitely be to stay confident in her academic endeavors and not let anything deter her from her goals. I would also like to say that it's important to take pride in what you're interested in and to not feel discouraged by external circumstances, because the only way to excel in whatever you want to do in life is to stand strong behind those passions and just put your head down and keep working and keep going.
Definitely. Having that confidence and perseverance is very important, especially in a challenging field just like STEM. Many STEM majors are. And building off the previous question, what advice would you give to young girls who are looking to get involved with engineering or specifically biomedical engineering?
So I would certainly tell girls looking to get involved with engineering to first of all get more involved with their school's STEM related activities in order to see where their interests lie. And additionally, I would tell them to be confident in their abilities and try new things, even if they seem unconventional. Honestly, those are the best experiences that you will have in life. So you don't know until you try. And although many think that engineering is something super technical, I like to think of it as something that I can use to be creative. So at the end of the day, just have fun with it and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, definitely some amazing advice that young girls around the world would be delighted to hear. Well, yeah, thank you so much for speaking with me today. You've gave some great insight into biomedical engineering and some great advice for all the young girls listening.
Of course, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.